Little Baby Cabbage, Act 2. We're gonna go and see what she is up to today. I absolutely adore and love Nahida so much. She's so sweet and just so freaking cute. But we're gonna go see what she's up to again today. Homecoming. Where lies the path home? One day, you and Paimon run into an old friend at Sumeru's city gates. Let's go. What's a birdie? Oh, so cute. Where you didn't leave me any bird eggs.
Isn't that Nahida?
Hey, where are you going? Yell for her, Paimon, like you always do for everybody else.
Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here.
See, I know Paimon better than anyone on the planet.
Oh, hey there. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Hi.
What have you two been up to?
Same old adventuring and stuff, helping all kinds of people, the usual mining, fishing, genius, invocation, TCG, which I have not done, and catching crystal flies. I'm not gonna lie to her, just same old.
Seems like you've been enjoying yourselves.
We have. You cannot play this music, Genshin. Not with her face on it, because I'm gonna get sad again.
How about you? What are you up to now? I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air.
Some leads on what?
I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Ermin's soul.
Oh yeah, she still doesn't know about Rukkhadevata. That's right.
I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do. But I can't remember what it is. What is that?
It's probably the effects of Ermin's soul.
Don't worry, we'll help you remember.
Feel free to fill us in. Maybe I can help. Yes, I want to help Little Baby Cabbage.
Thank you so much. Since you're willing to help, I have something I'd like to show you.
Okay. Is that another? What is that? What is it? Looks like a knowledge capsule, sort of.
Beautiful. It looks like it's filled with some kind of power. I found it in the sanctuary of Suristana, but I have no recollection of it whatsoever.
Ooh, interesting. Where'd it come from? What is that?
It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar to mine, but yet it's also a little different.
Maybe Rukkhadevata left it?
It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is.
It's most likely something that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata left behind, but what's with her foggy memory?
Traveler?
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas?
I don't know, but it's very concerning.
You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. If we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know right away.
Yeah.
Thanks, you two. I didn't mean to trouble you again.
You're fine. I would do anything you ever asked me to do. Anything. Whatever you needed, I will be there.
Don't mention it. Besides, it seems you've got a lot on your mind, and we'd like to help.
Yes. What are you looking at? It's a monster. It's a fungus. What is going on?
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around here! I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come near this place.
What are they doing here?
Last warning. Get out before I kick you out, you hear?
I don't think it's listening to you, bro.
Hang on. I think it's trying to tell us something.
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a monster.
Please, don't worry.
Yeah, can she talk to it? It's like a little baby floaty hydro fungus.
I think I understand.
Okay.
Seems that it wants us to follow it.
Okay, weird.
You can understand it? Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, the emotions we experience are all the same. I can feel its anxiety and fear. It's in dire need of our help.
Why would I help it? Because everything else wants to murder me.
Well, fungi are kinda cute, but...
We find them all the time. It wouldn't hurt to take a look, though.
That's true. Okay, let's go take a look.
All right, let's go.
All right, lead the way, little fungus.
We're going to follow this little guy around. Here we go.
Although they all look about the same, some fungi are friendly, while others are super aggressive and attack anyone they see. It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well. After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons. Hence why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting.
That's not too different from how humans think sometimes.
That's what I meant by shared emotions.
All right, let's see what this fungus wants us to do here. Hi, guys. Hello?
It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus.
Who did this?
Seems like they might be family. So maybe this fungus wanted to bring Nahida here to help its family member.
Maybe. What do we do? Just flip it back over?
Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, they're very sensitive to elemental power. Maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness.
Just flip it back over. Just flip it back over, you know, like a turtle. You know, you see a turtle on its back. You want to flip it back over.
What is it, Nahida?
Strange. Very strange.
Ooh, what is it?
This fungus didn't develop from a spore. It's an elemental life form.
It's an elemental life form. What?
Huh? An elemental life form?
Yes.
That's what I said.
Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, they're merely borrowing elemental power from nature around them.
But this one is actually from the elemental power, is what you're saying.
As for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely not anything like your typical fungus.
I didn't do that. Okay, interesting. So you're saying it only looks like a fungus.
Exactly. This is very interesting. I've never seen anything like it.
So what do we do?
So this is a first even for Nahida.
What do we do?
But that's not all. There's a large void within its elemental power.
Okay.
The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which must be why it fainted.
So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill the void?
Fill it with what?
Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. I'll see what I can do right away.
Okay, what are you gonna fill it with? Jelly beans? She's doing something. Filling it with something. Are you okay, elemental being, floating hydro fungus? Everybody else is jumping up and down. Oh, and you're singing. Look at the little dancing fungus.
My power was compatible. Looks like everything is fine now.
Well, that's good.
Lord of Dendro. Is it really the Lord of Dendro?
Are you talking to me? I think I'm losing my mind. That is a talking fungus.
Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you, as well as the stranger and creature next to you.
Paimon's gonna freak out that you called her a creature.
Ah! It can talk!
Yeah, and look at Traveler's like, interesting, and Paimon's freaking out.
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that. Seems I'm just as shocked as you are.
She's gonna get mad that it's called her a creature.
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon isn't a strange creature. Paimon's just... Paimon!
We don't know what Paimon is.
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence from its appearance. I will only know you are able to speak once you have spoken.
Oh, that means you don't hear anything from Traveler.
Oh, well, no need to take it seriously. It's no big deal. But does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
Paimon, I don't want to say you look dumb. It's just facts. Like, I love you and adore you, but hey, what can I say? There's no need to start worrying about that all of a sudden. But good old Traveler.
You misunderstand, Paimon.
Oh, I love
Is
that.
used for eating breathing, and other functions that are more important than speaking. So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you before, so I dared not make the assumption that you could speak.
Well, we don't even know what kind of creature she is. That's the thing. And no one is shocked to see Paimon. Do you know what I mean? Like, we meet all these new people and nobody freaks out about Paimon. And I think that is interesting that nobody says a word and says, what are you? Where did you come from? This is the only floaty thingy that we see going around, the area. And no one is surprised. No one is taken aback. No one is shocked. No one asks. And I think that's interesting.
Even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms but completely different interiors, just like fungi and slimes.
Okay.
Did this fungus study at the academia? It seems even more talkative than Paimon.
I don't know, Paimon. You never stop talking.
You're not a fungus, are you?
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you must have questions.
I always have questions.
Somewhere else to talk.
I always have questions. Where do you want to go?
It might startle my fellow family members if I speak too much using this strange voice.
Okay.
Me, 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 me.
Me, what? They're just dancing and happy.
It says that it's very thankful for your help.
Well, you tell it you're welcome.
I was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the relevant knowledge about them.
Well, we learn something new every day, I guess.
However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, you don't seem to match any of them. What are you? And where did you come from?
Yes. I want to ask everybody that in this game.
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time, possibly longer than any records in existence.
Ooh, so you're... Erminsul might not have information?
My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush grass covered the land, and my family and I lived in bliss and happiness.
Are you before or after the primordial one?
Until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever.
Yeah, she's talking about the cataclysm, right?
A horrifying power consumed all there was. The seeds of catastrophe nested and grew inside of us, twisting and warping us, causing us to lose control.
Ooh.
We were victims of the apocalypse, yet in time, we also became the apocalypse itself.
What?
The apocalypse?
Yeah, the cataclysm. I think that's what it's talking about.
I'm not sure what it means either. It sounds like some kind of old fable.
It's a long and complicated story. It will take me some time to explain it clearly.
What if they were here before the primordial one and this fungus is talking about the primordial one being the apocalypse and not the actual cataclysm? Or it could be they were here and primordial one showed up and then the second who came is the apocalypse to this. We don't know. We don't know which event it's talking about when it talks about the apocalypse. I'm sure everybody first thinks of the cataclysm.
Don't worry, we'll listen. Please continue.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru to search for a way to rescue my homeland. We came in contact with many species
That's so
and
pretty.
learned from their cultures and knowledge, hoping to understand the truth behind the apocalypse. We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and refer to it as forbidden knowledge.
We're back on forbidden knowledge. Yes, forbidden knowledge. Yes, we know that. You guys don't know that, I don't think, right? You guys have forgotten about that.
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean you're from the desert?
Okay, Paimon does remember. Okay, they do remember about forbidden knowledge. They just forget about Rukkhadevata.
It said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time ago.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the location of my homeland, but unfortunately, I've forgotten.
Did he get erased in Irminsul? We don't know.
That may sound a little odd, as it is very important to both me and my family.
Yes, how could you forget?
Irminsul. Somebody must have did it in Irminsul. That's the only way, right? You forgot about Ruka Nevada.
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken away as the contamination inside of me was purged.
Gotcha.
Ah, I get it now. So the void of elemental power was left behind from when the forbidden knowledge was purged.
I get it. I get it.
I'm sorry. I hadn't considered that kind of possibility.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to apologize. Without your help, I would have lost more than just my knowledge and memory. And not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of the remaining forbidden knowledge, right?
That's right. Because we're the best. We are the first sage of Boer.
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more, and your homeland should be safe now.
My home should be safe now. We can go home.
Bye.
For the longest time,
Have a safe
this
trip.
moment has only seemed like a dream. I never knew it would become a reality so quickly. I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never found a way to save my homeland, and I have even forgotten where it is.
Do you want us to help you find it? Like, what does it look like?
It's not your fault. You've already done everything you can. Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge. This is not a responsibility you should carry on your own.
Yeah, I agree.
You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself. Where are they? Maybe they'll remember.
She's such a cutie patootie. Look at her just standing there being all cute.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain. Many of my family members have already met their end. I'm not sure who else is still alive.
Well, that's not good.
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. Just leave it to me.
Okay.
My familiars will take the rainforest. And as for the city, there are a few nice kids who should be willing to help.
Your familiars?
Is she talking about us? I almost asked the same question that Paimon just did. Who? Us?
They're a group of lovely little creatures. They're just a bit timid around strangers.
Okay, she's not talking about us.
Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now.
Okay. She's doing something.
That should do it.
What'd you do? Did you page them?
It may take some time to find them, so let's wait for a bit.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. We all believe that you will keep your promises.
She always does.
The moment I saw you when I awoke, I had a feeling you were here because of the agreement.
Agreement? What agreement? I haven't done the R&R quest yet, in case you're wondering, because it's extremely long. I need to get on it.
Agreement?
Yeah, that's my question.
You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe comes to an end.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry. There are also some blurry segments in my memory as well. But I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should help with. It's really no trouble to me at all.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we wait?
Sure, where do you want to go? Have a cup of coffee?
The more family members that can return home with me, the better.
Okay.
But didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end. I will explain it to you along the way.
Okay, their end. Interesting. Homecoming. Nahida Act 2. Ooh, interesting. Come on.
there's something that I'm very concerned about.
I'm concerned about everything that's going on in Teyvat because I have no idea what is happening. Are you talking about that crystal or are you talking about your fuzzy memories?
Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you that the power in the crystal is very similar to mine, yet also different?
Yes.
The elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical to that of the fungus.
Okay.
What?
Interesting. There's a connection between the crystal and the fungus.
Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with an elemental life form that once represented its race. I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. The process, however, took away some of my memories.
Okay.
That sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had unfinished business.
Makes sense. Too bad it's unable to tell us more.
Right? Because I have so many questions.
Yeah, I've been trying to think of a place that fits the description of its homeland, but I'm unable to come up with anything.
I guess we'll just have to continue wandering around and investigating.
Agreed. I really want to send them home, so they won't have to wander around anymore.
Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely been able to find a way to survive the apocalypse.
I know. That's just because we're awesome. Do you not know who we are? We are the Honorary Knight of Favonius. We are the first sage of Boer. Okay? We took down a shogun and a dragon. We're famous around here. We can do anything.
Hey, Paimon has been meaning to ask. You all didn't originally look like this, did you?
What'd they originally look like?
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind will change according to the environment.
Ooh.
After communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, we discovered that fungi are the life form most adapted to live in these lands.
Okay.
Thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
It's hard to believe that's even possible.
Yeah, I agree. So what were before?
The most important instinct any life form possesses is adapting to the environment. I don't think that should surprise you, Paimon.
No, well, I mean, that's what evolution is, right?
Your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you are able to grip and use tools more easily.
Yeah, okay. So you're talking about evolution, right? And how we evolve over time to adapt to what is going on, right? I get what you're saying. I get exactly what you're saying.
The reason why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with the environment and fend off natural predators. We are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life forms in this land. That is why we are so adaptable.
Gotcha.
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change into a different form as well?
Maybe you are a different form. You're once in a lifetime Paimon, just one in a billion.
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time to make that happen.
Right.
Although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely difficult to explain. Putting it as simply as possible, changing form requires energy, and energy comes with time.
Okay.
You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly, nor can you force a tree to bear fruit overnight.
You can. That's kind of not true. If you go back in time, you can. If you go back in time, you can make a tree sprout instantly because we saw it with the tree over in Inazuma. You can, technically, if you can go back in time.
I see. Humans have a term for this. It's called growth.
Yes, evolution.
You're so smart, Nahida! Paimon gets it now!
Seems like it's pretty good at coming up with metaphors as well.
Growth. I see. Yes, then this is what you would call growth. A most beautiful word. I shall enjoy it more as we walk.
Growth. Okay, we're still walking. But no, I don't know, Paimon. Sound like a
About
kid.
Halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Huh? Oh no, Paimon was just curious. Paimon isn't that tired.
You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
Can you see?
That would be awkward.
Is that more
wouldn't it?
enemies?
Why don't you
Great.
fly up and sit on top of my head?
We can figure out who will carry who later! We have monsters here!
Well, there ain't no monsters here. What are you talking about, Paimon? I didn't see any monsters. Did you?
Understanding of carrying someone.
I didn't see no monsters. What are you talking about? Pfft.
No matter whether it's tired or not, my child is always happy when I put it on my back and give it a ride.
Well, I want to jump on. You can carry me around.
Child? You mean the fungi we ran into earlier?
Yes, one was my friend and the other was my child.
Okay. Where they at now?
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original state of the fungi species here.
Okay.
However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human language, so I gave it a name.
Okay. What name did you give it?
Oh, the name must be a really cute name.
What name did you give it?
You know, like Bongo Head.
Bongo Head. I love it. We can call it Bongo. I think that's a great name, Bongo. Bongo Head. Ah.
You have an odd taste for names.
Bongo Head's a good one.
Huh? Paimon thinks that name is great.
I agree, Paimon. I like it.
Strange and cute at the same time. It's a name only Paimon would be able to come up with.
Well, we got Bull Chucker. We got Tone Deaf Bard. You know, what did you expect?
That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. I learned it from an adventurer. Its
What?
name is...
Did you forget?
I'm sorry, but I've forgotten.
Oh, this is bad.
Seems like I've forgotten many important things.
Oh, this is really bad. Don't worry, you can try and remember it on the way. Oh, this is super bad.
Yes, I must remember it before I return. It's just as important as my homeland.
Man, I didn't realize it was that bad. Ooh, it's kind of like ominous a little bit, foggy.
The withering.
Oh, it's one of these things. I guess we got to deal with this.
Yes, I have heard humans also call it that before.
Yeah.
It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
Paimon doesn't understand.
Yeah, same.
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the withering.
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord of Dendro's help.
So, this is how the withering is formed?
Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the withering.
Okay.
But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, its influence still remains, which is why the withering remains even after forbidden knowledge has disappeared.
Gotcha.
They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. It's understandable that they will eventually become the withering. But what a sad and pitiful end.
Yeah, very sad. That is sad.
When I left my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. Each bloom represented an individual life. They grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home, and in the homes of my friends.
Gotcha.
They grew everywhere, until the world suddenly lost all its color and became tainted and murky. But it's all right. Our life essence, elemental power, still resides in this flower. After an adventurer clears the withering, I will quietly draw near the area. If I can sense the elemental power of my companions, then I take them with me.
Okay. I see what you're saying. I got you.
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge could have...
It's okay. That's not important anymore. I just hope that they can all make it back home. It's not right to leave them to simply perish in the open like
Interesting.
this. Now that we finally have the chance to return home, Each one I manage to bring back will make me that much happier.
Gotcha. Okay, so when they get old, they turn into these flowers that creates like the withering, and then we come along and get rid of the witherings, right? And then this little floaty thingy comes along and tries to find the elemental power that was in the fungus that got turned into the withering and takes it out if it can get it. But it sounds like this fungus is also being affected by the forbidden knowledge from the withering when it comes over to take the elemental things, the elemental power from it. I think that's right.
I understand. Just leave it to us.
I got this. This is a product of forbidden knowledge after all.
So you're worried about me?
Yes.
It's fine. Forbidden knowledge doesn't exist anymore. It's natural to want to be overcautious when dealing with a highly venomous snake, but when all that's left is its skeleton, there's nothing to worry about.
I don't know. We can't let anything happen to little baby cabbage. If you say so, though.
Paimon doesn't get what you two are talking about, but we're all ready to go now, right?
I guess.
Then let's do this. We've dealt with the withering countless times already.
Yeah, we have. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
As I expected,
This ain't my first rodeo.
it's the last of my kind that I'm aware of. So it wasn't able to make it to the end. If only it could have held on just a little longer.
I'm sorry.
I hope that you will be free of this pain after returning home.
Yeah, me too.
Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the withering makes Paimon sad.
Makes me sad too, because that is just a sad end to a life.
It's okay. As long as elemental power still exists, then we will still be around. An external form is but a gift of time. Through growth comes change, and even abandonment of previous forms. However, our true nature is not so easily affected.
Okay.
It wouldn't have come to this if we were able to cure them earlier. But I will cure all of them. Even if it's just for the sake of the rainforest and all the life forms that live in it.
You go, Nahida. Go, little baby cabbage.
Thank you, Lord of
Wait.
Dendro.
Did you guys see
It was a
Celestia?
wise choice for us to place our trust in you and wait.
Wait, did you guys see Celestia in the last, before it cut over? I just noticed it right when I hit the spacebar. You could see Celestia up in the sky.
Hold on. I think I got something.
What do you got? What you got?
Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. Thank you so much.
Who is she talking to?
So, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave them. It's currently unconscious.
It must be in a similar situation as I was. We should hurry and go take a look.
Okay, let's hurry. Go take a look.
Okay, follow me.
Okay, we're following. Was she talking to the R&R there? I'm gonna assume so, right?
We're close now. It's just a little further inside.
We have come a long way. I can tell you that much.
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary fungi, right?
If we startle them, we won't be able to avoid a fight.
Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
No fighting. These are all its family. Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They are very important to us.
Okay.
They can be reasonable, as long as we try to communicate.
What should we do? You're the only one who can make it through, right? But you'll need Nahida's power if you want to save that fungus.
Yeah, that is true.
I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change into a fungus?
What? She wants to change into a fungus? Let's turn Paimon into a fungus. I think that might be the better option here.
You want to transform into a fungus? But we don't have time for growth.
Nahida is a god. Changing into a fungus should be a piece of cake for her.
Let's do you. How about you, Paimon?
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. We may not be able to avoid a fight.
It's alright, it'll be fine.
But if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family, then I'm willing to try.
All right. You have great elemental power, so you may be able to do it. You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the limitations of time.
Okay.
I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have. It should make your transformation process a little easier.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna run around as a freaking fungus.
All right, I'm ready. Changing into a fungus should be quite an interesting experience.
I just hope you're able to change back.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am extremely serious about this.
As am I. I'm not joking at all.
All right. Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus, then why don't we give it a try now?
Go for it. Let's see.
Okay. Good luck, Lord of Dendro.
Wow, you really turned into a fungus.
She really did. How do you feel? Do you feel weird? Oh my God, it's gonna be weird hearing her voice coming out of a fungus. How do you like it?
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual.
Oh, that's so cute. It's so funny.
The unconscious fungus is just below here. Can you all help me determine which one it is?
We can try.
Oh, how do we do that?
Yeah.
I'll get close to them while you make your way over from above.
Okay.
You should be able to identify them using elemental sight since they're elemental life forms.
Gotcha.
Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to see you, then I'll be able to hear your answer.
Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
All right, good luck, Nahida. Let's go, Traveler.
Let's do it. Let's go. Okay. We're just floating around it. Wait, am I? No, I'm not controlling this. What is going on right now? What is going on right now?
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so
Oh,
I
we gotta
shouldn't
do
go
these.
around it.
Oh God, Lord, move right. Not these things again. Last time I did this. Oh, shh, keep your voice down. Keep your voice down.
Why is it reacting like that?
Keep your voice down. Shh, hush it. No, you see nothing.
Uh-oh, the fungus on patrol noticed me. Nah.
You don't see nothing to see here, no. The plan to infiltrate the habitat failed because you were detected. What do you want me to do? We're gonna go left this time. We're gonna go left. But then there's another fungus that's gonna see us.
Nah.
No. Ning. Oh, it's over here. It came back. What's up? No. No.
It seems they didn't notice me.
Okay, good.
It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment.
See, I can speak
I
fungus.
should hurry and make my way through.
I can speak fungus. Okay, we're still going through. I guess we're trying to get around this dude, this flying fungus thing in front of
This
us.
is the spot. There are several fungi here.
I see it over here. Is this it back here?
I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up.
Okay, we gotta catch up to her. How are we gonna catch up to her without getting caught? Approach from the other side and activate elemental sight. From the other side? Okay, from here? This one?
So this is the one. Understood.
Wait, which one is the one? This one. This one looks like it's sleeping. Okay, that's where you're going. Nahida uses elemental power on the fungus. Gotcha. Okay. Seeing their command, you regain consciousness of the nearby fungi. Nahida's exhausted.
Nahida, what's wrong?
I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that.
It's like Attack on Titan.
I even used the techniques that it taught me. seems like its warnings were not unfounded.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. A great price is to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan. Now, we simply wait for it to wake up.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Just throw a bucket of water on it. How about that?
Who are you?
Nobody.
I apologize. Language is not easy. Need long time.
Well, ain't you just a little cutie patootie?
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
A while later,
Apocalypse ended? Go home now?
yes, do you know where home is?
Yes, unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is. I was hoping you still remembered.
Do you?
I remember.
Ooh!
Really? That's great!
Yay!
Home, Dendro Dragon.
Excuse me? What? No. 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 No.
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon.
I don't want to. No. I've already had to deal with, like, basically 2 dragons, one in Liyue, one in Mondstadt. I don't want to have to deal with another dragon.
I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've
I'm
probably
not.
never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home is the Dendro Dragon.
I'm not excited at all.
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an elemental dragon? Like Dvalin?
Not again. Not again.
Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power.
And you are just telling us about this now? This couldn't have been mentioned in the last 40 hours that we have been hanging out with you? You decide that now, oh yeah, by the way, hey, there's a Dendro Dragon called Apep, by the way, that has elemental powers. I probably should have mentioned that.
But I don't quite understand. Why would you say that your homeland is a dragon?
Wow.
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
What else is Nahida not telling us? What do you mean live inside the Dendro Dragon?
The Dendro Dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains. Water. Trees. Us.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body.
What in the
Dendro
world?
Dragon nurtured the earliest life forms and protected us inside of itself.
What? Okay.
It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world. However, that day never came. Our homeland was the greatest place there ever was before the apocalypse arrived.
Before the apocalypse arrived, Dendro Dragon.
Paimon's
How is
still
this?
confused.
Yeah, same. How is this the first time we're hearing about this? Is it like Dendro slimes giving birth to smaller slimes?
Yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon.
We are.
The only difference is that the Dendro Dragon is much, much larger than any Dendro slime.
Well, how big is this dragon if it can hold an entire, basically, world inside of it?
Wait. Then, if that's the case, doesn't that imply that Apep has also been contaminated by forbidden knowledge?
I'm upset with little baby cabbage. Okay, I did not tell you. How has this information not been passed along? That there is a Dendro Dragon named Apep somewhere around here. How did you just forget to mention that?
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro? I haven't seen this expression on you before.
Oh, I'm worried.
Apep is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time ago. Which means that if all the forbidden knowledge has been eliminated,
And a big void will also form inside the dragon.
I guess we gotta go fill the void in this dragon
I'm afraid so.
without getting
Its body
murdered.
and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some time now.
Have you ever met a nice dragon, Nahida? Well, I mean, Devalin doesn't count because we had to change him into a nice dragon. Have you met a nice dragon? I haven't.
No wonder I haven't seen Apep for so long.
Seen Game of Thrones?
But how did it get contaminated? Was it due to the destruction of King Deshret's civilization?
Ugh.
But anyway, Apep disappeared and has been gone ever since that time. It's been enduring unimaginable pain all the while. It's probably in pain as we speak.
So we gotta go help this dragon, another dragon that we gotta go and help. Awesome. So saving the Dendro dragon is the most important thing you need to do.
Yes! How could I have forgotten?
How could you have forgotten to even mention a freaking dragon?
If the Dendro dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form and will all be dispersed.
Okay.
Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to overgrow.
Okay.
Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Nahida, calm down. All right. Pull yourself together. Chill. It's okay.
Hey, what about the crystal? Why don't you show it to them and see if they know anything about it?
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. We don't have time to panic.
We don't have time to panic. But apparently we're always panicking.
Have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No.
No.
Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is.
Let's go bring it to the dragon.
I'm sorry our memories aren't very reliable.
Does anybody know where this dragon is?
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before and see if they can locate your other family members.
We're contacting her helpers again.
I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now.
She's contacting.
Let's wait for their reply again. Though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time like this.
I don't know who we're contacting, but we're contacting R&Rs, right? I haven't done that quest yet. Floating animo fungus. What do you did you bring us treats? Did you bring us treats? I think it brought us treats.
Thank you. Family bringing fruit.
Yeah, that was nice.
I explained to them
I am
that
kinda
you
hungry.
aren't hostile. After seeing you save it, its family is very grateful to you.
Go home, leave. Hard decision. Don't know.
Oh, so sad.
They are weak. I worry. If waiting, then I hope.
What? You hope what?
Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say.
I don't.
Family is very important to us, no matter when we were actually family. It has done a lot to protect this territory and can't help but worry now that it's about to leave. Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
Sure, what do we do? Where are we going? What are we doing?
Of course. I can relate to how it's feeling.
What are we doing?
I need to organize my thoughts as well.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you. Thank you. Tend soil. Food. Don't like plant invasion.
Okay.
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food is grown in, and the other is to drive away the plants that are trying to invade the area.
Alrighty.
Soil. There. First. Seed. Here.
Paimon understood that. No need to translate. We'll take care of it right away.
Okay, you go take care of that, Paimon. Go right ahead. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this whole Dendro dragon thing. Plant the seeds. This seed, plant my seed. Water the farmland? Water, just give it water. Hydro, does that work?
Planted on the seed. It's time to handle the invading plant life.
There you go. These things are annoying.
Let's light it up. Scatter!
Get out of my game.
Whew. That should be all of them. That wasn't too tough.
No, that wasn't bad. Nahida, are you feeling any better?
Yeah, I've calmed down now.
Good.
But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we receive some new leads.
Well, what do we do?
Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what does it have to do with King Deshret?
Yeah, that's what I want to know too.
Well, the history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Teyvat.
Ooh, now we're gonna get into it. Okay. History of Dragons starts from the very beginning of Teyvat. Gotcha.
Sumeru was Apep's territory. In those days, the lush rainforest covered the entire nation.
Okay, so you're talking about one of the 7 dragons that was here before the primordial one showed up, right?
Oh, so there was no desert back then?
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand. In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, Apep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow of the sand.
Okay.
No wonder those 2 elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting.
Apep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru, and has refused to recognize the new order that was established.
You're talking, okay.
Even now, it probably still holds great hostility toward the gods.
Okay, so you are talking about the primordial one showing up and defeating the 7 dragons of Teyvat to become the god of Teyvat, right? And introduce humans into the world, right?
However, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later, it's been unable to stir up any trouble.
I thought the gods and dragons were on good terms.
Conflicts between the 2 sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found. As far as I know, Apep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest in it. Maybe this is why Apep was contaminated.
So did the dragons not die? Did Apep just go into hiding? Is that kind of what happened? What about the other dragons? Is Dvalin one of them? Who are the other? Do we learn?
I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now.
Okay.
The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the 2 matters together.
So let's go hunt down this dragon?
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. Family happy.
You are welcome, you little thing. I don't know what to even call you.
You really like them, don't you?
Does it have a name?
Family.
Bonglehead, right?
Do you not like our family?
Well, no, we love our family. We're trying to find our family.
That's not what Paimon meant. It's just that you guys aren't actually the same species.
Does that matter? Family likes me. I like family.
Oh, that's good. Good for you.
Paimon doesn't quite understand.
Same.
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, then nothing else matters. You place importance on appearances, but we do not. We find the experiences, knowledge, and connections we've made to be more important.
Okay.
These are all things that are more reliable than mere external appearances. These are the fruits of time, and the essence of what it means to grow.
Gotcha.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is more important.
Exactly, Paimon. What if my looks change? What if Paimon's looks change?
Paimon would still follow you around. Wait, would you not be able to recognize Paimon?
No, you'd just be as annoying as ever.
Oh? Understood. Thank you.
Oh, she's chatting with the R&Rs again.
Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other family members for now. It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works, then Apep may be in danger. Sorry.
Don't be sorry, it's okay.
It's okay. It isn't your fault.
How am I gonna find this
I
Apep?
don't think it's a coincidence that neither of you can remember anything about the crystal. Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection to forbidden knowledge, which causes memories of it to be unclear.
Maybe.
And if that's the case, finding the other fungi still wouldn't help us at all.
The crystal and the apocalypse. The apocalypse and memories. Lord of Dendro, do you still remember the prophecy?
What prophecy? What prophecy?
I do. What about it?
Can you tell me? Fill me in?
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse is a part of us, and that there is value in preserving it.
Who said that?
The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time, so it left.
Okay.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated?
That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every inch of the land.
Right?
Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
Why can't we just go and ask Irminsul?
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru. A murky place that no one can return from.
The chasm? Wait, what? Hold on. How's that work? The chasm? We didn't see anything like that.
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But what is it doing there?
That's what I just asked, Paimon.
It's impossible to preserve forbidden knowledge, but what if it can be converted to a different form?
In what form?
I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. However, I do think it's possible. Follow me. I'll explain it once we find that elemental life form.
Are we gonna go off to the chasm now? Where are we going now? All right, what's going on down here? The nail!
So that elemental life form came all the way here on its own and spent a long time by itself?
How have we not seen it before?
Wouldn't it already have become the withering like the others?
There is a chance that it could avoid that end, using the power of something here.
You're talking about the nail.
I'm referring to what was used to fight against the Abyss. It once repaired the rifts of Teyvat long ago. It has the ability to purify and stabilize powers that shouldn't exist in Teyvat. Forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different form.
Okay, you mean the oozing filth? Ooh! The purpley blacky stuff that's on the floors.
Yep. It's just like soap bubbles that rise to the water's
Excuse me.
surface.
Okay.
Another strange metaphor, but Paimon somehow gets this one.
I get it.
What the Lord of Dendro means is that the apocalypse was altered by the power of the giant spike and hidden within the oozing filth.
Okay.
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here. Let's go and take a look.
Ooh, yeah, let's go. Because now I want to know. So many questions. Head to the deepest part of the chasm. Now look. The last time I came down here, I got put into some weird thing with Yenfei and Ito and Kuki and Yalan. You know, I don't want to do that again. I don't want to, Zhao. I don't want to do that again. Okay, I don't want to go into this thing and get caught in some weird dimension or whatever.
It's over there! Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right?
Yep, we know what to do. We'll just use the lumen stone on the oozing concretion.
Get out of the game! Freaking Rift Hounds, man. They can suck it. Got it. Whew.
Oh, we finally managed to rescue it.
Jeez, what is it? It's a big giant, looks like a big giant walking mutant fungus.
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
Oh?
Right.
Grounded Geoshroom.
Wait. Something dark is coming out.
Oh no.
Something's not right.
Oh no. Oh no.
What's going on?
Oh,
Didn't
no.
Nahida say it was purified?
Oh no.
Maybe it's because such a long amount of time has passed.
What do we do?
Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable than that of the apocalypse, it is still a form of dangerous power. It might have lost its mind after being soaked in it for such a long time.
I'm losing my mind, okay? I'm losing my mind.
Oh no. But we still have tons of questions we need to ask.
Yes, I do have a lot of questions.
I should be able to purge it with my elemental power.
Wait, don't do it. This is definitely connected to forbidden knowledge. Because if you do, you're gonna get forbidden knowledge.
But this is our only chance.
I said no. I said no. We can't go through that again. Yeah, we're not going through that again. Not going through that again.
Traveler.
Paimon, you shut your hole, okay? You shut your trap. I'm sorry I got a little anxious. I just worry about you. That's all. I don't want anything bad to happen to you.
It's okay. I trust your judgment. I was being a little hasty myself. Let's see if we can think of another way.
What about the crystal?
Oh, yeah! You said that the elemental power in the crystal was identical to theirs.
You want to use its power,
Yes.
but
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. I too would advise caution. It's risky to use its power without fully understanding its intended use.
Well, what do we do?
don't understand. This no good, that no good. Save lives, important.
I feel the same way as this fungus does. I'm not gonna lie. This ain't good, that ain't good, don't know what to do, save this life, who knows, I don't know. Nobody wants to fill me in on nothing.
Yes, I understand, but this is our only chance to return home. We cannot afford to be careless.
What about my chance to return home, huh?
It's okay. There's
Anybody
no
care
need to
about my
argue.
return?
I'll think of something to do about the elemental power that will be used.
Nobody cares about me. Nobody cares about Traveler. Traveler just trying to find a sibling. Nobody wants to help him there. Traveler's just trying to get home. Nobody wants to help him. But yeah, we got to help everybody else find their own damn home and help find their own siblings and help their siblings out. But no one wants to help Traveler's sibling and Traveler. I don't get it. I don't understand. Everybody asks for our help. Nobody wants to help me.
How about this? Traveler, you could try using it.
For what? Why?
I understand that
What makes you think
have
I
an
can?
amazing resistance to forbidden knowledge.
Sure thing, Nahida. Why not?
Don't overdo it, Traveler. Paimon will be worried.
It'll be okay, I guess. I don't know. But we can't be affected from forbidden knowledge, can we? Or by forbidden knowledge, I should say. Are you okay, Geoshroom?
Lord of Dendro, and you others.
Uh-huh.
How long have I been waiting here?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yay! Looks like it worked!
Lord of Dendro, here in person. Does that mean the apocalypse has come to an end?
I don't know. Has it?
Wait, did you get smaller again?
Oh, you're going to confuse her. You're going to confuse her. Because she's going to be like, what? What do you mean gotten smaller? I've always been this size. Now you're going to mess with it. Now you're going to confuse her.
I'm sorry. That portion of my memory is highly unreliable at the moment. I can't seem to remember who you are.
Rukada who? Rukada who? Who?
That sounds about right. After all, the purpose of my existence is precisely for those unreliable memories you speak of. You once said that the apocalypse will be completely eradicated, and that relevant memories will become unstable. Even you couldn't promise that you'd remember our agreement after those events take place.
Okay.
However, you are definitely someone who stays true to your word. My sacrifice is nothing compared to your resolve.
She doesn't even know what her word is. She doesn't even know. She doesn't even know what her word is. That's the thing.
You and
She can't
I
remember.
made the agreement?
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive here.
Okay.
To be honest, I'm nearing my end. I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to change the power of the apocalypse into a different form. Only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing something like that. But the moment I chose to go through with it is the moment I lost my chance of being rescued by the Lord of Dendro. But enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get to the important matter at hand. As you can see,
Sad.
I won't last much longer.
Well, that's just sad.
I understand, and I'm sorry, but can you please tell me what this is?
What is it? Do you know?
This is a fire seed. It's an essential item for saving the Dendro Dragon. Thankfully, it appears to be in good condition.
Fire seed.
The Lord of Dendro and our people created this item together. It mimics how the Dendro Dragon's Heart of Oasis operates. The Dendro Dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse for far too long. It too is nearing the end of its power.
All right, so this is definitely not the cataclysm, because everybody says the cataclysm. This is the apocalypse. This is a separate, completely separate, like I said, where the dragons, when the primordial ones showed up to these the shrooms, fungus, and the dragons, it was an apocalypse to them because when the primordial one showed up.
However, if you are able to reactivate its Heart of Oasis using the Fire Seed, then the Dendro Dragon will begin to recover. And as a result, our homeland will return to the way it once was.
All right, so if we go and help the Dendro Dragon, Apep, right, and give the seed and do whatever it is with the seed to the Dendro Dragon, this shroom is saying that the dragons will rise up and take on Celestia and bring Teyvat back to the way it was before the primordial one showed up, is what it's saying. It's saying that it wants to, right? That's what I'm getting.
Oh, so the Heart of Oasis is Apep's source of power.
But why would Nahida want to do that if she's an Archon from Celestia? Like, why would she want to help a dragon that the primordial one defeated when they showed up on Teyvat?
No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now. That's what it's used for.
What? You used the Fire Seed to save me?
Yes. We didn't know what it would do, though.
Mm-hmm. Why? What's wrong?
That's... never mind. It's not your fault. You didn't know. The Fire Seed contains a high concentration of elemental power inside of it. It's very powerful, yet fragile at the same time.
Okay.
It is not stable in its current form. To prevent any accidents, please don't use it again.
Okay. What do we do with it?
Since I am its creator, I will take responsibility for it. I assure you there's no need to worry.
All right. Aside from being able to heal the Dendro Dragon, the Fire Seed can also resonate with the Heart of Oasis. In other words, you'll be able to find the Dendro Dragon by following the guidance of the Fire Seed.
Okay.
But you should hurry. There is little time to waste.
Okay, let's hurry.
What about you?
Forget about me. You should hurry home now.
Everyone is returning home, including you.
As I told you, I've already lost my chance to be saved by the Lord of Dendro. Lord of Dendro, I thank you for coming to find me, and for being willing to save the Dendro Dragon. Our past has been saved, and our future has been ensured. It's enough for me, just knowing that they will return home.
Hey, wait!
Did it just die? So we came down here for nothing? We came down here for nothing?
It turned into oozing filth.
Well, that's just sad.
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? I can still feel its elemental power.
That's just sad.
Please, of all of us, it deserves the chance to return home the most.
Okay. Lumenstone, do your thing. Poof. And it's gone. You're gonna take it back?
This is a small ball of
Power
light that
back.
I left behind.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. It has all returned to its original elemental form and is becoming one with the other family members. Do not be sad, my friends. Its wish has come true, and it's very happy right now.
Well, that's good.
Because its external form doesn't matter, right?
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Appearances don't
because our
matter.
external form does not matter, and our home has been saved. There is nothing more important than being together with family.
Let's go!
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that. Home. That's where I want to go. I want to go home. Nobody wants to help me go home. There's a dragon apparently somewhere named Apep, a dendro dragon. We're gonna go rescue it. I don't know
Power lingering
why.
and shifting around us. Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it seems close. This is its way of warning us. It has
Okay.
already noticed our presence.
Okay. Man, this
We won't
sandstorm is
see
oh.
anything if we keep going that way.
It's an earthquake. It's an earthquake. We gotta get out of here.
Look! Something's over there.
What's over there?
We found it. Apep, the dendro dragon.
That is one big ass dragon. No, I wasn't expecting like that. Holy shnikes. No, thank you. No, thank you. Hi, Apep. We'll just go the other way. No, thanks. Hi, Apep. You're terrifying.
I knew it would be big, but not that big.
It's gonna eat us. It's gonna eat us.
Puny god, puny human, leave my domain.
No problem. Sure thing. See you later. Okay. Nice to meet you. Bye-bye. We'll go.
Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless sands of the desert.
No, you don't have to tell us twice.
Apep, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving, especially not by you, Brewer.
She's pissed. Apep is pissed at Booer. Because Booer is an Archon from Celestia. That's why Apep is pissed.
You are no different from Amun. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow.
Yep, pissed off. She's mad.
You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall where you've fallen before.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred, even for only a moment?
Ooh, this is good.
Let go. For only a moment. Foolish Booer, you will find no gratefulness from me, even if you heal me. You will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and the Seven Nations.
See what I mean? It's a no-win situation. If we help the dragon, you're going to destroy Sumeru and the Seven Nations. If we don't help the dragon, Sumeru's going to be taken over by that stuff, elemental garbage. No-win situation.
No, You're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. Although I am gravely ill, my mind remains clear. I am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
Ooh.
There's no need for this. There's no point in fighting. What we need is the truth.
I have a lot of questions.
The truth. The shackles that the God of Wisdom cannot escape from.
Apep is angry.
I have paid dearly for the truth, and you shall do the same soon enough.
Hey, don't leave!
Yeah, where are you gonna go? You're giant. You are literally the size of, I don't even know what you're the size of, but you're huge. Oh, you think we're not gonna know where you go?
Careful, something's coming.
How has nobody noticed this big giant dragon in the first place?
What is that? Paimon's never seen that before!
What are yous?
It's our family.
Family?
Huh? They're your family too? But they don't look anything like fungi.
They don't have to look like fungi. Remember, appearances don't matter to them.
External form not important.
See?
Inner nature say.
See?
The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours. In other words, they're residents of our homeland.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
That's terrifying.
This is also a form of adaptation, although a most gruesome and pitiful one. Many of our family members never made it out of the Dendro Dragon. They've gradually taken this form in order to survive the apocalypse.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them?
Is there?
Hey! Can you guys talk? We're here to rescue you!
Yeah! What are they gonna do? Are we gonna fight? What are we gonna do? Strange elemental life forms. They're not responding. Maybe they can't talk.
They've given it their all just to survive.
They're being drawn by the fire seed. Only its power can temporarily free them from their pain.
So what do we do? What do we do?
All that remains are the instincts to survive and search for energy needed to do so. Everything else has been discarded in the process of adaptation.
So this is the result of forbidden knowledge.
Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to rampage across Teyvat?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
We can talk about this later. Let's deal with them first.
Yes, but please try to be gentle with them.
Okay.
They're not evil in nature. All they want to do is survive.
I'll try. Okay. Sure. Is Apep gonna get in on this? I hope not. Okay, that dragon can leave me alone. I'll tell you that much.
Scatter! Cascade!
Get out of my game!
Paimon thinks they used up all their strength. They don't seem aggressive anymore.
Are they gonna leave?
They want to go home.
Well, so does Traveler. Traveler wants to go home too, but nobody wants to help him.
Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their elemental form? Years of torment is what turned them into their current state. Their external form has become their shackles. It seems only the fire seed or Apep's Heart of Oasis can save them.
So what do we do?
But it'll be risky if we use the fire seed again.
So what do we do?
Correct. We cannot use the fire seed again.
We have to rescue Apep is what I'm guessing.
Everyone goes home, not just us.
Okay. Calm down.
This is becoming quite the dilemma.
It is.
Let me think for a second.
Okay. I need to think for a second too.
It's fine. Let's use the power of the fire seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert like this.
But
Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens.
all right. Have fun. Go for it. I'll just spectate.
It won't require much elemental power. I'm just worried that it'll become unstable. But as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize it a little, it shouldn't be a problem. Thank you. Sorry. stubborn.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
All right, what are you gonna do, Nahida?
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I've come to understand that during our travels. I'm not doing this just to protect you, but also because I hope to use you and your experience and try speaking to Apep again. After all, that giant dendro dragon is also your family. Maybe it would listen.
It doesn't sound like it wants to listen.
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro. I will never forget your kindness.
Yes!
Yes!
Thank you. All right, here it goes.
All right, Nahida, do your thing. I'm nervous. I'm anxious.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Okay. Okay.
Whoa. It's shining now.
Holy Mary, Mother of Joseph. Oh my, hi, are you okay? You look like you're ready to murder me. It got bigger.
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. They're all very excited. To imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short period of time.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
Well, what if you suck in more things? What do you turn into? A tree?
This is the last part. Let's go.
Where are we going?
This cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lives?
Are we on a journey to the center of the earth? Like, where in God's name are we? Why would I want to? It looks like we're dying, and this is the light at the end of the tunnel. We can't go any further.
Yeah. Who knows what's inside that cave?
I don't know. I don't want to go find out. How about you go first?
Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but to also enter the world inside of it. That will be impossible if we can't get it to cooperate with us.
It doesn't want to cooperate with us. I say we just go home and leave. Forget about it.
But how are we gonna do that? It doesn't seem to want to help at all.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll see what I can do.
What are you gonna do? It hates you
Apep!
more than
I know
us.
we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different understanding of the world and its orders. However, we are both born of elemental power, and both suffered the torment of forbidden knowledge.
Please don't eat us.
We are not that different. And right now, we share a common enemy. We should not let our differences get in the way.
Wonder if the Dendro Dragon's even willing to listen.
I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of hatred. Nor do I expect you to be grateful. I'm here to save both you and your people. My people. They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for a chance to return home. And now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning. Rather than continuing to fight, you should consider the life you've produced.
Void.
No response.
I guess it doesn't want to talk to us. Okay. See you later. Bye-bye.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on that world yet. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive? And why you're so vengeful?
Nothing? Still? Nothing? I don't know. Offer it some food. Still no good. Bye, Paimon. See you later. Bye-bye. No. Grab onto me if you can. No, Paimon. No, don't go.
Please keep everyone safe. And send us to the homeland.
Ooh, what is she doing? Ooh, she's doing something. She's doing something. I'm just kidding. I love Paimon. What happened?
Nahida, where are we?
Yeah, where are we?
Huh? And what about the Traveler? Where'd he go?
Wait, what?
I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely. It's possible we arrived at different locations.
Ooh, we're somewhere without Paimon? Oh, that's interesting.
Well, then let's go have a look up ahead. Paimon's feeling really worried.
Okay.
Yep, let's go. I wouldn't worry too much. The Traveler's no pushover.
I mean, I'm not a pushover, that is true, but where did I end up? Or where did Traveler end up?
Paimon knows that. It's just that Paimon isn't used to not having the Traveler around. Let's hurry. He might be just up ahead.
See, she's worried because she thinks we're dead or something, and she can't get to her destiny that she is guiding us on. I think Paimon's going to betray us at some point in time. I think down the road, Paimon is going to show her true colors, reveal who she actually is, and is going to betray us, and we're going to have to choose between Paimon and our sibling.
What's that?
I don't know, Paimon.
That should be the heart of Oasis.
Heart of Oasis.
All we need to do is light it with the fire seed.
Light
it'll
it?
restore Apep with elemental power.
Okay.
The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
Then let's hurry and light it. We still need to find the Traveler.
No, you don't.
All right, hang on.
I don't even know where I am or where Traveler is. What happened?
Wait,
It disappeared.
the fire seed.
Where'd it go?
Happened?
I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing. I'm not there. Traveler's not there to do anything, so it's not his fault. Okay, I didn't make any choices. What'd you do? What'd you do? You broke it.
It shattered.
You broke it.
It was even more unstable than I expected.
But why? We barely used it.
I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only capable of protecting one person?
Well, game over.
But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing where you could have been sucked into.
Game over.
And even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply shatter, unless...
Unless what?
Unless what?
Unless what? That's what I said. Even though Traveler's not there.
Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed. Which would be when we had first saved the desert.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh no.
Wait, let's put that aside for a moment. If the fire seed has shattered, wouldn't that mean we came all this way for nothing?
Yeah, now you're stuck here.
Oh. Do you know what we should do now, Nahida? Oh, come on, Paimon, think!
Well, they're sunk.
Don't worry, Paimon. This is my responsibility. The fire seed is technically just a ball of highly concentrated elemental power.
Okay.
Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life forms, I gained a better understanding of it when I turned into a fungus.
So is she gonna try to light this oasis on fire without the fire seed?
So
Using her elemental
all I have
power?
to do is imitate that power, while adding some of my own. And I'll be able to do what the fire seed was supposed to.
I'm smart.
You're gonna become the fire seed?
Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it still won't be anything compared to when I was in the desert. I might, however, become even smaller.
Oh no. Oh no. That's not good.
What happens if you keep getting smaller?
Eventually she'll disappear. Right?
I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born.
That's sad. Can't lose little baby cabbage.
I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth.
But you'll lose everything. You'll not only lose your appearance, but you'll lose your emotions, memories, and who knows what else?
And then the Dendro Archon won't even exist anymore.
That's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that Apep is facing right now.
No, wait! There has to be another way. Besides, what will Sumeru do if you turn into a twig?
Exactly, that was my thought too.
Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over. I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you won't be able to see me for some time.
You can't be serious.
Well, I don't want little baby cabbage to go away. I don't want baby cabbage to go away.
If the Traveler were here, you go through with it.
You're right. We wouldn't.
If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility, then we never would have agreed in the first place.
I agree. Yell at her more, Paimon.
I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're out of options. Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again. But if no risks are taken, then the eagle will be grounded forever.
No. Please, no, Nahida.
Yeah, you can't go anywhere. Traveler! Where was he this whole time? Is he gonna tell us? Will he let us know?
The fire seed shattered, and she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro. We've all grown on this long journey. If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true.
Why am I getting sad over Bongo?
Would you lend us your power?
Bro!
I knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone.
Well, that's
Is that
sad!
truly the return you've always dreamed of? Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home. Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
What? Oh, no, what? No. Can I have a second? Time out. Whoa! No, I can't pause, can I? Whoa, no, you can't put me in the middle of a boss fight.
Because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared for this, man. This is so wrong. Oh, God. Cookie. Stay alive.
Germinate!
No! This game cheats. It cheats. I swear to God, this game cheats. It cheats. There. Nahida, you get out of the game. Wasn't ready for that. Defeat monster advance.
For protecting me with your elemental.
Look at her run.
Goodbye.
Look at her run. Press B.
We may never meet.
Why am I pressing? Oh, I could have. Oh, yeah. Inventory, right?
Stand with me.
All right, no problem. Who is talking? Who is voicing the memories?
I will wait for her, no matter how long it takes. This is the agreement we made.
What? Who's chatting? Who is trying to have a conversation with us in the middle of this? All right, hold on, everybody. 2 seconds. Let's do this.
The
Temple of Wisdom.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Strong. Everybody, stand back.
Be still.
Get out of the game, homies. Yato's just taking them all down. Get out of here.
Stand with me.
Oh, I missed. I totally missed that one.
Propagate. Skip.
2 seconds, everybody. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting about Nahida's skill.
Share my knowledge. Hey,
Because she can tag things, right? Like, that's her deal.
I'll settle this. Let's light it up.
Propagate.
Whoops. You disappeared before I could do you.
Mind the deluge. Cascade.
Out of my game. game, out of my 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 game. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out! What's going on? It looks like an apple. Now you're back! You want to go again? Round 2? Fine. This is what you really want.
I learned a wonderful word. It's you, which means life.
No, stand still. Stand still! Shield of Revival's him to finish. What shield? Oh, over here. Right? No problem.
Scatter! Escape!
Out of my game, out of my game, out of my game. Stay away.
Make yourselves at home.
Kamisato.
Ow! That hurt.
Stand with me.
Propagate! Germinate!
Ooh, can't be stopped.
Hey! Can you hear Paimon? Say something!
Can't stop me. Can't stop me. I'm the first sage of Boer. I am the honorary knight of Favonius. I'm the one who solved the fake death issue and took down a harbinger over in, Liyue. I took down a shogun, okay? And another harbinger. Well, I didn't kill the harbinger. That was all Raiden's fault. But we had a duel and she lost and she had to die. So I don't make the rules.
You fungi said that your form didn't matter, right? Then let us know that you're alright.
Oh no, Paimon is sad. Wow, that's enough, Paimon. I know you're sad. I'm sad too.
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. They are no longer able to respond to you.
Oh? Yes, Apep?
The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my elemental power, just as they did.
Not even a thank you first? Not even a thank you?
They will be born once again now that they're one. There's nothing to be sad about.
But that's different! They won't ever be the same.
Paimon is so sad right now, and I'm so sad for her.
Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it's destined to be. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apep. Samara will be free from threat as long as your health is maintained.
Yeah, but Apep has said that it's going to destroy Teyvat, all 7 nations. That's what it just said, like literally a little bit ago when we were over in the desert.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me.
I guess you were wrong. Is that what you're trying to say?
However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long eluded me.
Okay.
The feeling of peace.
Apep has chilled. Okay, she was at a 10. Now she's at like a 6.
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated, greatly amplifying your hatred and rage.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep within me, destroying you and your people serves me no purpose.
You are talking about the primordial one. The usurper is the primordial one to this dragon.
Be that as it may, my position still stands, and I will have nothing to do with you.
Wait. If the primordial one is a usurper, that means there was a leader or like a king or a queen or something that was there first before primordial one came, because that's what a usurper is, right?
When you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Okay, that's rude.
Heesh, who can put up with you?
Right, Paimon, rude.
I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat our mistakes. Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
Oh, that's a great question. That's what I want to know too.
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give us enough power to defeat the heavenly principles.
Oh.
The Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world and led us in a fight against the order established by the outsiders.
Gotcha. So Nibelung was the Dragon King that brought in the forbidden knowledge for the other sovereigns and dragons so that they could fight against Primordial One and the heavenly principles. Interesting. Nibelung? Am I even saying that right?
Dragon King?
An unimaginable war took place in Teyvat,
Right.
causing destruction on an unprecedented scale.
Right.
The world itself was on the verge of collapse.
Right.
In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world, while the losers must turn into ash.
But you're still here.
But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides, even after the death of the Dragon King.
Ooh, I wonder if in the future we're going to get like a cutscene of the Primordial One versus the Dragon King versus Nibelung. Ooh, I think that would be epic AF.
As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse, I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky.
The nails. But we haven't seen a nail here in Sumeru yet.
Sand dunes
Where's
arose
it?
where there was only forest. And it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying to tell me that the era of the dragons was over.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun al-Ahmar.
Amun al-Akmar. I've heard that before. Where did we hear that?
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata.
Al-Akmar is King Deshret, right? Yes. Al-Akmar is King Deshret, Goddess of Flowers. Nabu Malikata? Who is that? We haven't heard that before.
His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish a powerful kingdom in my domain. Although I didn't think much of him, I allowed his actions under one condition. The condition was that after his death, all the knowledge he came to accumulate would belong to me.
Okay, gotcha.
At that time, I still harbored deep regrets. By the time the Dragon King finally returned, the world had irrevocably changed. Some of the dragons have grown close to your kind, and have forgotten all about our hatred from when the world was taken from us.
Are you talking about Dvalin? Like Dvalin and Venti? I would assume is kind of like what she's talking about. Then what other dragons, if not, what other dragons is she talking about?
And some died, leaving behind nothing but their bones, while others chose to flee after experiencing pain and agony. But for me, the scales and will of the Dragon King still shine bright in my heart, even to this day.
I will follow them until the end of my time.
Okay, your voice literally just changed. Are you standing right next to me?
You really are insane.
When Al-Ahmar's proud kingdom collapsed, I swallowed him whole as I agreed, and absorbed his elemental power.
Ooh. Ah. Ooh, that's what happened to Deshret.
However, what I gained was no benefit. No. I gained the apocalypse. I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. I had no energy to analyze the knowledge he had accumulated. But even then, I still believe that his insanity was far greater than that of my own.
Interesting. Okay.
So that's how the apocalypse started.
Yeah. Oh, this is so fascinating to me.
I admit that I fell for his trap. I was like a final failsafe in his plan. Tiny Booer, and the rest of you, continue forward. I shall keep a watchful eye.
Ooh, interesting.
How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able to go? I wonder too.
Ooh, that was a lot. That was good. Ooh, learned a lot. What happened to King Deshret? Forbidden knowledge stuff. Dragons. Said that some fleed, but we don't know how many.
Looks like we've been sent back out. Still in one piece, too.
That's now I have questions like, she said some of them died, but some of them fleed, but we haven't seen any other ones. And Apep is the first, so it makes me wonder where the other ones are. Ajdaha could be one.
The dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again.
I want to have another conversation with it. Can we go back and talk to it? I have questions.
It's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the dragon of its illness has seemingly made it more open to reason.
Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick.
Yeah, true. You're not wrong. I'm a whiny big baby when I'm sick. I'm not gonna lie. I'm needy AF when I'm sick.
Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason.
I don't either. Bringing everyone home was supposed to be a happy occasion, but it seems to have lost some of its meaning.
Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, they've lost their memories of their journey and their feelings for their homeland. Each opportunity for growth is unique in its own way. Perhaps the immense power we released was the pouring out of all these irreplaceable emotions that had built up over time.
Can you really call a place with no family your home?
No, you can't. Well, home is where the heart is, right? You all are my home. Everybody in this community is my home. I'm not gonna lie. You are my family. You are family to me. You are my friends. You are my home. That's why I feel like I'm at home when I'm here on stream.
Family.
Facts.
Right! The hydrofungus left behind its family. Those two fungi might be waiting for it to return.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Let's hurry and go take a look.
What?
How are we going to explain all the complicated things that happened?
I don't think we're going to be able to, Paimon. Are we back with the fungi?
They're still here.
They are.
Have they really been waiting here all this time?
We weren't really gone that long.
We're back.
Hi, guys.
I'm sorry. I really am. But it's gone home and won't be able to return for a very long time.
I'm sorry. I didn't make that decision. I just want you funguses to know that. Yeah. Sorry.
Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. Your happiness is more important to it than anything else in the world. It's said that Noor is its most important family member. That's your name, isn't it?
Newer? That's not gonna answer. Come on, little guy. Come on. Come on.
This This is wonderful. So it has left traces of itself after all. They will definitely meet again. Someday.
Someday. Oh, it's the bird again. Did you leave me bird eggs up in that nest? You better. That's all I know. Okay? I gotta cook with your eggs. Get to laying. Bro! Dude, that was a great, amazing, emotional story quest. That was awesome. That's one of my favorites. Love like the lore stuff and the history and learning about what had happened in the past. And we learned about like the Dragon King, Nibelung. Apep is one of the sovereigns that were here and they are hidden, but we don't know where the other 6 are. You know, I have some ideas about who the other 6 are, but we don't know. Like, we don't know. Like, is Ajahan one? We don't know. So that's what I want to learn more about. I want to learn more about what happened back then, the primordial one, heavenly principles. Like, that's what I want to get into. That's what I want to get into. And I love it.